Hi everyone and you are on the Book Pick channel and we have a 24-hour challenge. I will say right away that I recorded the challenge over more than one day because the timer option is much more convenient for me. So grab a candy, brew some tea and let's go! Let's start with the book Heartless by Marissa Meyer. I thought I would start getting to know the author with her cycle Lunar Chronicles, but apparently not. I think everyone knows the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland, but long before she became the terror of Wonderland, she was just a girl who dreamed of love and baking all sorts of delicious treats. She had a dream of opening a bakery with her friend, but then a new card chester with lemon-colored ties suddenly appeared. We know what is going to happen, but the question of why remains. Marissa Meyer is known as the queen of retellings, and for good reason. She is a master at bringing old fairies to mind, and this book is no exception. I think the reading will be interesting. Sorry for my appearance, it's just very cold at home. So I have read 80 pages and oh my god, I don't know how you read romance, but I'm ready to squall from the intensity of that moment. This book is amazing, it's just amazing. And the Cheshire also, Jackie is such a good friend. I don't know what will happen next, but I absolutely love this book and its reference to Alice in Wonderland. Day 2. Actually, I had planned to set aside a day off to read with you, but it hasn't been working. So my 24 hours are being filled very slowly. I hope that I will have an hour to read with you today. Hello again, this is Margarita behind the scene, and to make it more interesting for you to watch, I will be sharing some fascinating moments. First of all, make sure to read the book in English, because like in Alice in Wonderland, there are many wordplays, and with translation they get lost. Secondly, wanted to say that it's hard to find truly high-quality fantasy nowadays, with a deep and well-thought-out world. But Marissa Meyer has managed to write a really awesome fantasy. I have read 160 pages and that's terrible. The emotion roller coaster here is intense. One moment everything is finally fine, but in the next moment everything goes wrong again. The humor here is fantastic with so many different approaches that I end up laughing on almost every pages. Probably the main character in this scene is my dog. So, I want to talk about the cat. I have already mentioned the humor. Honestly, I am a big fan of Cheshire. Ready to start a fan club? Who's with me? Besides that, he is also a true friend. He genuinely loves Catherine, and it's very, very sweet. I can't reading. It's very, very scary and amazing, and I don't know. So, 1, 2, 3. I have read 352 pages and to be honest, it's really sad. I won't spoil anything, but these emotions are making me really very, very sad. I am more and more afraid of a bad ending. If at first I was laughing on every page, now with each page the book is getting darker and darker. All the feelings I experience boil down to fear and sadness. I have about 80 pages and I want to read them with you so that you can experience these emotions with me. The last pages were the hardest, with the high intensity of events. I was really worried about the fate of the characters, and at the same time I was munching on jelly candies. I just can't read with short sweets. finished the book Heartless by Marissa Mayer, and it's time to sum up. I give the book 5 out of 5 stars. I won't talk about the emotions because I want you to experience them yourself with no prior knowledge. That's the only way that truly feels the whole story. You need to read it and experience it for yourself. Next up is A Sanatorium by Sarah Pearse. Half hidden by forest and overshadowed by threatening peaks, Les Sommets has always been a sinister place, long plagued by troubling rumors. The former abandoned sanatorium has since been renovated into a 5-star minimalist hotel. An imposing isolated getaway spot high up in the Swiss Alps is the last place Ellen Warner wants to be. But Ellen takes time off from her job as a detective, so when her estranged brother Isaac and his fiancée Laura invite her to celebrate their engagement at the hotel, Anne really has no reason not to accept. Arriving in the midst of threatening storm, Ellen immediately feels on edge. There is something about the hotel that makes her nervous, and when they make the following morning to discover Laura is missing. Ellen must trust her instincts if they hope to find her. With the storm closing off all access to the hotel, the longer Laura stays missing, the more the remaining guests start to panic. Ellen is under pressure to find Laura, but no one has released yet that another woman has gone missing, and she is the only one who could have warned them just how much danger they are all in. Today it's all after that I have wanted to get to know for a long time. Marissa Mayer, Sarah Pearse, and if the next one is Sarah Gio, I will be shocked. A book with such a yellow sunny edge, but it gives off a winter vibe, probably because it's a thriller. And now let's get reading. Now choose the stickers, so... I think this will do. At the beginning it was quite difficult to get into, but the book is really worth it. Such a story, the intensity of events, the parallel depiction of different people, it is truly terrifying. I have read 120 pages and at first it was boring, hard to get into and the language seemed difficult to me, but then around page 60 or 70 the story became dynamic. You know, I have always been more scared of people and their actions than any ghost, and here reading the moments with the monster, it makes my heart clench. Regarding this book, I wasn't very enthusiastic about it during the video, but now after some time I can say that it really scared me. These kinds of monsters are the ones that terrify me the most in our world, and the story is as real and vivid as it is horrifying. So the detective story is real great. It's 5 hours, so I have read 255 pages, and honestly, my eyes are... Sorry, I won't sleep. My eyes are starting to blur a little. As for the book, everything is very confusing here, so the situation is heating up. It's very interesting to see what will happen next. I talk a bit with my boyfriend and read with him, because so many hours of continuous reading really tired me out. Overall, I enjoyed this experiment despite the fact that I only read for 8 hours straight. It was still tough. I managed to read 400 pages of Sanatorium by Sarah Pearse, but no, I haven't finished the entire book, but I have something to say about it. In total reading hours, I read exactly 18 hours and it was very hard. My 24 hours have come to the end. This was my first experience, so I hope you will forgive me for not reading for the full 24 hours. Like this video, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to click the bell to get notifications about new videos. See you next time. Bye!